Round number one. Remember, scheduled for 5. It's championship time here in the welterweight division. The GOAT wants to exchange, but Alvarez gets a foot off first.
Look for Thompson to use his superior reach to try to keep Alvarez at bay. You see Thompson catching a straight right to the body, smiling and slapping his belly as if to say, give me more.
Eddie Alvarez, a tough street kid from Philadelphia. He knows something about gym wars up there. A lot of posturing, yeah.
Giving each other a lot of respect here. I think once again, Thompson slapping his belly and then dealing a low kick back.
Thompson showing nice movement, trying to get those kicks off. You get a couple in there. Eddie Alvarez patient. Loads up the right hand, does Thompson. Whistles past the nose of Alvarez. Alvarez right in front of him, but he's got nice movement. Bounces. Inside kick by Nick.
Thompson doing well to stay mobile because Alvarez is commanding center of the ring, hacking a big left hook upstairs, and Thompson doesn't want to get caught with his back to the ropes when Eddie starts to let those fists fly.
Big height and reach advantage for Nick Thompson, but can he take advantage of it? You know, when you fight mixed martial arts, you really can't turn that left shoulder in like boxing do, so it's hard to take advantage of the reach. They have to stay more squared up because a fighter can always shoot and take you down, so you can't just have a normal boxing stance. Fire with the right hand is the GOAT. By the way, he's missing the whiskers tonight. I'm
seeing some reddening around the left eye and some swelling of Eddie Alvarez. He's obviously caught at least one shot from Thompson, and so far, the striking game looking pretty even here.
Yeah, it's going to be a reach disadvantage for Eddie Alvarez, a noticeable weight advantage for Nick Thompson. Nice jab by Thompson. The whiskers are gone because his girlfriend wouldn't kiss him anymore, Colonel.
Only you would know that. Round number one, scheduled for 5, the welterweight championship at stake. Eddie Alvarez in black. In the black and blue short spandex trunks, Nick Thompson.
Oh, Thompson coming off the ropes well with a straight right, then a left hook, straight right combination.
And a nice job boxing here, both guys. Eddie right in front of him, takes one to the back of the head. Nice stiff jab by Thompson. Thompson beckons him out, pops the jab in his face.
Thompson easily the more accurate striker here, but if we know one thing about Eddie Alvarez, is that he only needs one punch to turn the tide of a fight.
And he's got to get in there, and as long as Thompson has that jab out there, he won't be able to do it, so sooner or later he may shoot and take him down. Then, of course, Nick may have the advantage in jiu-jitsu. That's why this fight is so interesting, and a big belt at stake.
You saw Alvarez throwing the uppercut there. It's one of his money punches, but against a taller opponent, it's going to lose a lot of its steam. Thompson now working the Muay Thai clinch. The clinch is not a place where Alvarez wants to be against a taller opponent, especially one who knows how to play the Thai game like Nick Thompson.
Nick let him off the hook as they created a little bit of distance. There's the low kick to the left side of the leg of Thompson, and it's getting red around that thigh area with just that kick. A lot of power by Eddie Alvarez.
Well, remember, too, that Thompson prides himself on being one of the pastiest fighters in the game, so any strikes are going to show, but I guarantee that Eddie actually is putting some steam on those kicks.
Well, I'm impressed, and there's a high kick. Not very effective. Blocked in the shoulder and forearms of Alvarez. Alvarez, of course, the favorite coming in. He clips him with the right hand, backs Thompson off. That's the first shot really landed by Alvarez, though he has the power. He's also got a black eye.
Excellent head movement and counter-punching from Thompson, though. He caught one solid shot, moved back, kept his head mobile, and then came back out of that corner striking. Straight right down the middle. Once again, Thompson going to the clinch. Smart move on his part, and Alvarez doing everything he can to keep from eating any more knees. You see now blood flowing freely from the nose of Thompson.
Right in front of him, setting up again, is Eddie Alvarez. Feints with the left hand, goes as a slight left hand. Back comes Thompson, trying to tie him up. Nice uppercut on the inside. Does no damage to Alvarez, though, and that's what this is all about. Damage. Low kick to the left knee again. Bouncing left and right is Alvarez. He's got great moves.
Good stiff jab finds the chin of Nick Thompson.
Seemingly effortless jab there. Thompson unable to get it out of the way quick enough. Closing seconds of this round, and I've got it pretty close to even. A nice little filling out process for the first round.
High kick, right hand back. by Thompson. They get tied up, and here comes the bell to end round one. Good action, guys.
Man, I'm very impressed with the counter-striking and evasion abilities of Nick Thompson. Eddie Alvarez is constantly pushing forward. That takes a lot of opponents out of their game. But Thompson's obviously done his homework.
Yeah, thus far it's pretty even. If I had to pick a winner in the first round, I hate doing this. I got to give it to Nick Thompson. 10-9 so far for the GOAT. Take a look back. Some of the exchanges between both men. Alvarez is going to need to get in close. Look at that left hand. See what I mean by keeping it in close? That's the only way you're going to knock out Nick Thompson.
Round two from St. Petersburg. That's St. Petersburg, Russia, for you people watching around the world. Eddie Alvarez in the black, the longer trunks. To the left of your screen, with his back to you now. That's Nick the GOAT Thompson from Robbinsdale in Minnesota, in the USA, taking the low kick. Gets the jab out, doesn't catch a piece of Alvarez. Alvarez with a spin move, but no kick. Now he shoots, got the one leg.
Looks like the feeling out process Jeff alluded to is over, and now Alvarez hunting for a takedown. You see Thompson trying to slap on that Kimura to try to evade being taken down to the mat. He does not want Alvarez taking his back from this position.
Oh, nice spinning job to get out of it. I thought he had him to the back. Drilling right hand to the ribs by Alvarez.
Now we get to see what the ground game of Alvarez is like, and with seemingly no effort, Thompson goes from having half guard to walking right out of it and getting back to standing.
Alvarez looks like he's in second gear now. Both guys build up a big sweat.
I don't know what the hell Nick
What did he say?
I was talking to us, and the last thing you want to be doing is talking to somebody else, and Eddie Alvarez is coming at you, but yeah, I said he was as serious as they come in the ring, maybe not all the time.
Don't worry about us down here. The fight's up in the ring.
He's a fun guy, and he's a prankster, but he should be all serious in there. He's all he can handle with Eddie. Nice sweeping kick.
Nice hard Muay Thai kick to the leg and a stiff jab to the jaw of Alvarez.
Boy, Nick is doing a nice job so far with this very skilled youngster, 23 years of age, undefeated Alvarez.
Beautiful
9-0.
feint and leading into a liver kick by Thompson, and Thompson just really impressing me with the striking game. Alvarez doing what works well for him and getting into the pocket and throwing those murderous bombs, but Thompson has been very prepared to deal with it so far.
With all that, Alvarez ripped the right hand across the bridge of the nose and has the blood streaming down the face again of Nick Thompson, but that doesn't mean too much. Thompson's super tough, moving the hands around, the low kick again.
And you can hear those kicks land from ringside. I guarantee you Alvarez is a tough kid, but he doesn't want to let Thompson land too many more of those.
A lot of strategy involved here. The crowd kind of hooting and hollering. You wonder just how much they know about what's going on, because this is really good stuff.
Thompson really using the ropes well, too, bouncing back off the ropes and coming in with counter-striking combinations.
I'm really impressed with Nick's boxing skill. Chopping right hand across the bridge of the nose of Alvarez. Alvarez backs off, slide to his left, goes with the kick. Not too much there. Nick's got the hands held high, looking to pop up with a jab, and he does. Alvarez coming in, he rips him with a jab.
I'll tell you what, that Superman punch is usually a dummy, but Thompson saw it coming. Set off that flurry, but I guarantee you he hurt Alvarez with that punch.
Alvarez comes with that Muay Thai knee to the midsection. Blood comes streaming down the nose of Nick Thompson, but that doesn't bother a tough guy like him.
Yeah, look at Eddie Alvarez's nose. That blood is trickling all the way down to his chin, dripping all over the mat. He has been rocked hard.
Yes, yes indeed, Jeff.
And when a fighter's bleeding that profusely from the nose, it can interfere with breathing, so this could become a factor if the fight wears on into the later rounds.
We're in round number 2. Remember, this is for the welterweight championship of Bodog. This is scheduled for 5 rounds. And this is tough stuff by both guys. Good boxing so far. The low kick again, taken to the side of the leg of Thompson.
And that was checked. And that may keep Alvarez from throwing that kick. He checked him hard. Collided with shin to knee. And believe me, it does not feel good.
It can't bone to bone like that. Oh, look at that kick. Whoa.
Thompson setting up that right leg kick beautifully onto the lead left leg of Eddie Alvarez. Alvarez looks like he's fatiguing. Now, fatigued Eddie Alvarez is faster than most fighters, so he's by no means out of this fight. But I'm seeing Thompson pulling ahead in this round. Just as I say that, a huge straight right from Eddie Alvarez.
Alvarez coming forward, but Jeff, I think you hit the nail on the head. There's so much blood coming down. It's coming down the back of his throat. He's having difficulty breathing. That's his problem.
Not only that, Colonel, his eye. Oh, he's dropped.
Alvarez is stunned. Thompson jumping on him immediately.
Look at his holding. This could be it.